Hello and welcome back to the Marvellous Martells. We are Prince Doran Martell of Doran. And, well, we're an interesting character, as we've taken control of Doran and the Iron Isles, and we are also the only, the only Lord Paramount who has not joined this wall war up in the north. So, do we want to join it? I think not. We're craven. We've just got the throne. I think actually what we're going to be doing, we're going to be focusing on kind of moving around, mixing with people and seeing what we can do. So first thing we have to do, obviously, is find a wife. And, well, let's have a look. So, our mother was from the Vale, and our grandmother was from, was a Targaryen, obviously. And if we go even further back, is there a further back, or... our great-grandmother was Martell. Yeah, okay, so that's fine. So we got a few links in here. Oh, no, I was thinking of our... I thought it was our... Yeah, our great-grandfather, that's it. Was, it's actually our great-great-grandfather was a Greyjoy. So we got a lot of links going in here. We don't have any links with the, with the Reach right now, apart from the fact that they are, obviously House Tyrell. Now, can we get into marriage there? So we could try and marry her to us. Right? We can't marry. I guess because we're half-sister. Or half-brother, half-sister, and that's just not allowed. Fair enough, fair enough. I assume if I do it the other way around, it will still not allow me. It's worth having a look. No. Okay, so that's not going to work. But, yeah, apart from the fact that she's our half-sister, she's not actually that much related to us. It's just, what meaning is, in terms of dynasty, she's not really related to any of the ones that we're directly in. That doesn't really make a lot of sense. Anyway, she's a Tyrell. That's what I was getting at. So we could try and get a Reach connection in. Was basically where I was trying to go with that in a less weird way than the way I said it. Although, it doesn't look like there are a lot of members who are around the right age. Nobody from the main line of the family. No. Okay. Stormlands is currently held by a Baratheon, who again doesn't look like there's any suitable matches in the main line. Okay. Maybe we could try the North again? North is currently held by Quincy Rygate. Oh, interesting. How did he get that? So, oh yeah, House Karstark got it. So House Stark had it. He died. House Karstark had it for 2 generations. And then this Rygate person took over. Well, I'm obviously going to mark him. Is there a Stark who's still alive? There's one living member. Rodwell. Alright. Who married matrilineally. Wow. Okay. Well, that's just depressing. Okay. Well, we're running out of people to look at. We have our aunt in the Vale. We could try and marry one of our cousins, but they're a little young. Well, no, she's 14. Oh, she's already married. Okay. Well, in which case, maybe the Trident? I haven't checked the Trident yet. It doesn't look like we're going to have a lot of positive outcomes here. Who's his heir? His heir is Yolanda the Unchaste. Interesting. Anyway, so again, doesn't seem like there's a lot of good links there. So let's just try and find someone. So we're looking for a woman who is not in prison, not married, and we don't care if she's a ruler or not. Diplomatic range has to be yes. Join court can be any. Religion doesn't really matter, although it has to be my religion group, I think, for that to work. Culture doesn't matter, and great house is a yes. Actually, I turned off religion marriage, I think. I think I turned off religion marriage, so that can actually be any, if I remember right. Anyway. And great house, yes. Cool. Let's see, who's the highest ranked person? We don't really want anything with the Reach, or, well, we tried the Reach and we can't marry. We don't want to go into this one. What's she? She's resurrected. Wow, okay. Favored by R'hllor. Obviously, she was resurrected. Interesting character. Anyway, who else have we got here? So we got Roz, too young. We got Lyanna and Eluva, too old. We got Fella, mountain clansman. Interesting. Does that, like, yeah, we don't really need to marry her. Like, there's not a lot of purpose to marrying her. 17-year-old captain. We're not interested in captains of mercenary companies. Interesting freckles. Yeah, that's an odd graphical thing there. 33, too old. 41, too old. 8, too young. 23, cannibal. A fat cannibal is a worrying sign. 11, not interested, not interested, not interested, because too old. Gwyn, an Ironborn. Okay. Already has children, probably not what we're looking for. Widowed, I think, also means they won't marry you. We're going younger now. Or we're going less powerful now. They're actually getting older. We're looking for someone early 20s. Or, you know, teens. Well, yeah, we get down to this point and they're not really strong. So, right. So, there's nobody who's actually got power who's interesting. Let's have a look at anyone who's a genius. Okay, we got a lot of geniuses. Any genius strongs? There are no genius strongs. Okay. Let's see what geniuses we've got. Here we got 25-year-old Esossi Valerian. Okay. Interesting. Currently hanging out in Volantis. Interesting. Oh, you know who we could try and marry? If I take away from this, do we have a dragon rider? Wait, why do these... What dragon thing do they have? Out of curiosity. Just like, why are they popping up when I type in dragon? Do you have some kind of dragon connection? Maybe it's something to do with one of the lordships they hold. I figure out which one of those is related to dragon. Interesting. Anyway. No. If I take off Great House and go to any... Are there any dragon? There are people who are literally dragons, but that's not what I'm looking for. No. Okay. That's fun. Great House. Yes. Right. The dragon, not what we're looking for there. Okay. So Genius was one. So in Genius, we have a 25-year-old. She seems okay. She seems acceptable. Okay. Strong Quick. There are no Strong Quicks. Okay, are there any Strongs that we can have a look at here? Just try to find somebody who matches up pretty well with us. 25. Double Lustful is okay because of the extra fertility, but we don't really need that many children. We got a Wildling, but problem is she's a Wildling. Okay, and there are quick options. Okay, we got a lot of options in quick. We got a Baratheon, Princess Rowena, the daughter of King Marek. Well, she seems perfect. She's kind. Yeah. She's kind, groomed, lustful, a little shy, a little cynical, but, you know, she seems like a good choice. I would like to marry her. Yes. Would prefer a matrilineal marriage? I don't care. Doesn't bother me if you'd prefer a matrilineal marriage. Is she in line to the throne? Who's she? She's Rowena. Rowena is 4th in line to the throne. Interesting. Interesting. Queen Thalia the Evil. That's definitely not a good name for a queen. Anyway, let's carry on. So we are, well, we're now married. So I believe that we're about to be offered a dowry. Yes. We are definitely asking for the money. He has sent us the customary amount in gold of 200 gold. Fantastic. And now we are gonna... How do we hold the wedding? Is it on us? Yes. I'm going to host a wedding. Fantastic. Let's see how that goes. So while everyone else was off fighting for the wall, which it is now reinstated, as, you know, without us really having to do very much, and we get to hold a wedding to celebrate it. We're obviously going to spend lavishly. We were given 200 gold. Yeah, everyone was invited. You've made Lord Eldis of Pike like me more. Oh, fantastic news. I like it. Good. Everyone was talking about the musicians, and I finally had some time off from the preparations for my feast so I could see with my own eyes and hear with my own ears what people were talking about. Musicians were good, and they were looking for a patron. Sure. Also, I don't remember if I did this previously, but this is Cognatic Primogeniture, so I don't know why I'm trying to improve relations with the Iron Owls so much. Maybe I forgot, or maybe that changed automatically. I assume I forgot. But basically, yeah. I suppose it means that he's paying better taxes, which is nice, I suppose. But anyway, yeah. Let's move on. The guests shall be welcomed by House Martell. Also, what factions have we got now? We still got the same factions. Okay, that's fine. You would like me to be an advisor. Sure, we'll accept that. The guests have finally arrived. All is ready. The servants have worked day and night to prepare and decorate the dance hall. Princess Rowena's gown is splendid, and the castle's never looked lovelier. Fantastic. Right. Who's imprisoned? Benneth is imprisoned by Lord Peter of Shipbreaker Bay, who's at war. Oh, so that's gonna mean that there's elective monarchy in the Stormlands. Oh dear. Anyway, here I stand before the gods to take up a holy vow of marriage with Rowena Baratheon. The great lords and ladies of Doran look on as they drape the arms of House Martell around the bride to finally seal her marriage. It could be said I invited Lord Simon with an ulterior motive. Seeing as I claim the Seastone Isles as mine, perhaps I can find some way to convince him to give up the title to me. So I can just imprison him, or I can say, no, that's fine, and lose my claim. You know what, honestly, I don't really need a claim on the Seastone Isles. He seems to not like me for it. Yeah, overall it seems like a pretty good idea to just give up the claim. The more Dornish read, Sir Alaris drank, the more and louder he talked and laughed until he let out a loud snore and fell face first into his plate. The servant discreetly removed Sir Alaris from the table and took him to a bedchamber. That's disgusting. Yeah. The musicians played and my guests danced. I made certain I danced with several different people, and I think that we all had great fun. Right, so we get entertaining entertainment, so 1 diplomacy and 2 general opinion. Nice. And we get a chance of gregarious and charitable, which are both really good, especially for a diplomacy-focused character. But we didn't get either. Okay, that's fine. We can press a lot of weak claims now. Kingdom of the Reach. Whose claim can we press in the Kingdom of the Reach? Oh, it's Laella Martell. Not Martell. Does that say Martell? Tyrell. Yeah. Well, that's not going to do. Because that's not going to get us the Reach. That's going to get her the Reach. Anyway. The feast is winding down now. Only the bedding remains. Theoden and Rowena are stripped of all garments by the revelers who make many a bawdy joke along the way. Then finally bundled into a bedchamber where they are finally left alone. A fine tradition. Right. I'm just saying, are we in any way... No, we're not going to be in succession, because obviously it's the Tyrell line and we're only tangentially related. Is there anything I can do here? Be useful? Not really. I don't really want any of that, to be honest with you. I may have wanted to attack the Stormlands. Especially now they're a little bit weaker. But yeah, none of these are for my family members, so we can't just take them. So we would have to fabricate a claim, I guess. We could definitely fabricate claims. I mean, it's something I don't use to... Actually, we can't fabricate... Oh, yes, we can. I was looking at the wrong one. Yeah, so we could fabricate claims, but let's have a look. That's fine. The following types of lord are not able to fabricate claims. Doesn't bother me. Okay. The only issue with fabricating claims is that I do have the thing where if you don't control the whole of something when you die, then it will revert to being independent. So if we don't control, if we take Blackhaven, say, I believe if we don't control the High Lordship of the Dornish Marches, it will revert back. Let me just double check that game rule. I'm assuming that we can check that, right? Yep. Enclave Independence is not the one I'm thinking about. Not dynamic de jure drift. De jure requirement. Titles with de jure land will eventually be destroyed if a character holds no de jure land within it. No, that's not the one I'm thinking of. Maybe I'm making that up. Maybe that rule does not exist, the one I'm thinking of. Maybe I confused it. I think I confused the rules that I've added in. Yes. Yes, that would seem most likely here. But I am going to continue scrolling down, just in case there is something here which could explain what I'm thinking of, potentially. I may be just speaking here in order to move forward this while we continue here, so that there's a little bit more... No. Can't delay it till I find it because, well, it doesn't exist by the looks of it. Interesting. I'm sure I turned on something that does that, but I cannot. Maybe I was thinking of the Jura requirement where titles with the Jura land will eventually be destroyed, but that's not really what I was thinking. Okay, in which case that's fine. Yeah, if we were to take a single province, we should be fine in that case. Right? Yeah. As long as we don't create the High Lordship, we should be fine. But even if we take the High Lordship, we're fine. I don't really know what that was that I was thinking there. Maybe it's going to come up later. Maybe I just missed it again. Anyway, request council support. No. I don't know why you want it, and I don't need your council support right now. In which case, yeah, let's just fabricate claims. Let's go ahead. Yeah. Fabricate claims on Blackhaven. We'll try and expand Doran out a little bit. Although we could have done it on this side as well. I think expanding this way makes a lot more sense. Keep the pass where it is. We don't really need Night Song. But Blackhaven is actually strategically makes sense for us. Right, Blackhaven, Fawnmouth, and Lawnmouth. Fawntown and Lawnmouth make a lot of sense for us. Well, maybe, I don't know. Anyway, Blackhaven in itself makes a lot of sense for us to take. Right. We can command someone to end a war. No, I'm fine. Don't need to command them to end a war. Now, we do have earn 700 gold as our... when did we get a new crown? I just noticed we have a new one. Anyway, the morning after the wedding feast has come and all lords and ladies finally making their way home, all eager is a fine celebration. Many predict that the newlyweds will be most content. Fantastic news. Revolt risk goes down, vassal opinion goes up. Just great news there. Right. I have absolutely no idea why we have a new crown, but I like it. It's good. Yeah. Anyway, as I was saying, we have the ambition. Wherever ambition is on this UI, which is all different from the main game's UI. Oh, there it is. Right. Build a war chest. So we need to get 700 gold. So I'm going to just unpause and let it run a little bit while we wait for our claim. My wife has retired to the set for a short while to gather her thoughts and find some peace. Maybe even the gods. Oh yeah, obviously I'm going to spend time with Garen while that's going on. Yeah. That's fine. My liege, I believe one of your vassals can be discouraged from associating with conspiratorial factions. Is he in a conspiratorial faction? He's a crown loyalist. Yeah, do nothing. I'm happy if he's loyal. Invite to plot. You would like me to make up something about Jacaerys Valerian? No. Right. You forced Sir Timothy to join all your factions. Elective succession. It's not a very strong faction. How strong is our army? Actually needs a lot of recharging. Okay. Well, now that we're of age, what I think we should probably do is train troops in our capital to get that to reinforce a lot. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. Yeah, that seems fantastic. Right. Greetings, my prince. I have a proposition which I'm sure won't fail to catch your keen attention. Simply put, a new title for you and coin for us. We need the coin owed to the ancient Bank of Karth by Olenna Sathmantis, and I'm sure you can pay. Isn't it a fair deal? Okay. All right, I'll win lease and you'll have your coin. So let's just see what this is. Whoa. Okay, where are we? So immediately we would gain 246.2 gold. Shareholder when Delo Math proposes the following terms. We take a loan of 246.195 gold from the ancient Bank of Karth. If we successfully take lease from Onalia Sathmantis, he will take the debt of 492.39 gold owed. This is in addition to the initial loan. The interest rate shall be 10%. The ancient Bank of Karth will supply mercenaries to aid Prince Theoden at no cost. We would then get a weak claim on the free city of Lys, and we would declare war. Oh. Do I want to declare war on Lys right now? I mean, it's an interesting proposition, isn't it? Now, she is resurrected by R'hllor, which is definitely a worry. But she seems fairly weak. We get free mercenaries. She has no allies. She has no money. It does seem like a good opportunity. However, it would border us with Volantis, which is always a worry because they have dragons. But the extra land in Lys would be really nice. It would kind of expand it would give us a reason to have a navy. It would expand that. Yeah, it gives us a place to go to and get some more power. I kind of like the idea of taking Lys. What is... So Lys is a triarchy. Hopefully that would change when we take over. You know what? It's an interesting proposition. I'm going to take it. We've declared war on Lys, and with that, I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.